Hello my beautiful babes out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you so much for watching today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a mostly full face of new makeup. There are some items that aren't new that I have, so I will probably put those items on off camera, but I have a good amount of products here that came in the mail that are all pretty new to the makeup world. So if you guys are interested in seeing me play with some new makeup and to hang out with me for just a little bit, then keep on watching. Alright loves, I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing okay. I've had a migraine for about 2 days now. I don't know what's going on, but I've been like moping around the house and I was like, I need to stop doing that. I need to film a video because I always enjoy talking about makeup and it always puts me in like a better place. So I was like, I'm gonna film. I have so much makeup that came in that's pretty new, and I thought I would just slap it all on my face today and do kind of like a first impressions, and then hopefully in the future I will be able to film a video where I can update you guys on how these products ended up working out for me. So let's just jump into the makeup now. So the first thing I'm going to be putting on my face is this right here. I'm so excited to be trying LYS Beauty. They are a new makeup brand. They're a black owned makeup brand. They're woman owned. And they're also a clean beauty brand, and they're sold in Sephora. So they have so many good things going on for them. I did order some other products from them that haven't come in the mail yet, but I just couldn't wait. I wanted to try this foundation out. But this is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. It also has skincare benefits in here. It has turmeric, ashwagandha, I'm not sure what HA stands for, and then it's cruelty-free, vegan, and gluten-free. And it's described as like a natural finish where it's like light to light medium. I think you can build it up to medium from what I read, but it does have a pump as well. I love the triangle packaging. All their stuff is in that triangle shape, and I think it's cute. So I have the shade MN5, which is described as medium neutral. I did also put on some primer already, but I don't have any like new primers, but I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter face primer. I featured this in a Ulta try on haul that I did. I'll put that up in the corner if you guys want to check that one out too, and I'll link it below. But let's pump out some, let's pump it out on my hand first. Let's see how it looks. So it's definitely very liquidy. It seems like it's going to be a very good shade for me right now. So we're just gonna see how it works. Yeah, wow. It's a really good shade match for me. And let's see about the coverage. So I definitely can still like see my like acne scarring and stuff in it over it, so it's definitely more of like a lighter coverage, but not like as light as like a skin tint. So now that we're zoomed in, you can kind of see better. You can definitely see things peeking through, but it has a very like natural glow to it. It has pretty decent coverage. So I'm gonna try one more pump and see if we can build this up to more of a medium coverage, if it's even possible. Yeah, I feel like this is buildable. So it's covered up a little bit more of my acne scars, and it blends very nicely on top itself, so it's not getting weird, peely, nothing like that. And I feel like it's not accentuating any texture. It's not like sinking into my pores. I like that. Now that I have the rest of it on my face, I'm just really loving how naturally glowy this is. I feel like the coverage is nice. It's definitely more glowy than I usually go in with foundations, but I think it's really pretty. So let's move on to the next new product that I picked up. This is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. So this is the more hydrating version of their shape tape that they are like known for. So I'm gonna give this a try. I have the shade 29N, which is described as light medium neutral. I like to go a little lighter for a more brightening effect. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes. Ooh. It has kind of a scent to it, but I have seen like really positive reviews about this concealer, so I have high hopes. So I'm gonna put that in there. Yeah, it's like a natural scent to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it smells like very natural. So let's just put that in. I think this is doing a good job. Let me get a sponge. I think it's a good shade for me. It's not too light. I think it blended it really nicely into my skin and definitely did brighten. So far, so good. So we definitely need to powder. I don't have any new powder, so I'm going to just powder my face off camera really quickly. Okay, so I did powder down on my face, and if you're wondering what I used, I went in with the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil Broad Spectrum SPF 25 sunscreen. So now that we have that done, I want to go in with some bronzer. So I did also pick up the new LYS bronzer. This is so dirty. This is just the type of packaging that just picks up every fingerprint, dust, smudge you can name. But this is their No Limit matte bronzer, and I got the shade Harmony, which is for medium skin tones. Love the triangle packaging. It has a mirror, and this is what the shade looks like, which I think is going to be a good shade for me. It seems like a neutral bronzer, so it's not warm, it's not too cool, it's just right in the middle, and I think it's going to work perfect for me. Before I go in with my bronzer, I remembered I also have a lip treatment oil. So this is also from LYS. This is the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. My lips feel very dehydrated, so I'm needing some help here. But this is said you can use daily or as like a overnight treatment. It has sunflower, carrot, sweet almond, and macadamia nut oil to hydrate. It has cold pressed chia seed oil to deeply hydrate and volumize the look of lips. So I'm needing help for sure, and I love this bottle. It's keeping up with the little triangle shape. I'm gonna squeeze some on my finger just for, I guess, a more hygienic application. It looks so glossy. It feels really good on the lips. Yeah, this feels like it's gonna be super hydrating. So now that that's there, let's go in with the bronzer now. So let me get a bronzy brush. I'm gonna use this brush from Morphe, and I'm just gonna tap into it. Let's see. It doesn't really have any kick up to it, and I'm gonna dust off any excess just in case it's really pigmented. Okay, this is a really good shade. Wow, I really like that. It has a good amount of pigmentation, and that was with me dusting off some of the excess. Wow, this is pretty, and it's blending onto my skin so nicely. On initial application, this is gorgeous. It blends so easily, and I'm just loving the tone of the shade. It's perfect for my skin tone. So I picked up some of the ombre blushes from Mora Cosmetics. I got 3 of them. So I picked up ombre blusher in Orange Blossom. I also got Soft Berry, which is a more like cool toned pink, and Morning Sunshine, which looks like it's gonna be like a maybe like corally grapefruity color. So I think I'm gonna use this one. This is Orange Blossom. And I also have a highlighter that I'm gonna use as a blush topper. So I also picked up one of Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics new highlighters, and this is in the shade Vava Boom, which is like a very sheeny orangey shade, which is probably meant to be a highlighter for deeper skin tones, but I saw this and I was like, I wanna use this as a blush topper. Look at that. It's a very nice package. It's more on the bulky side, but the freaking highlighter looks gorgeous. So let's go into this. I'm gonna just swirl about. Oh, I don't want to mess up this beautiful imprint. I'm gonna dust off the excess because it picks up a lot, and I don't want to be too crazy on the cheeks, or do I? I mean, come on. I love a good blush moment, and I feel like I always go way too like crazy with the blush, but this is nice. It's not too orangey. I feel like it has like a pinkness to it, like a pinky orange, I guess, when you all swirl it around. So let's go into this right here. So I'm going to use the same brush I was using for the blush and just tap in there. Picks up pretty nicely on the... Ooh, yes, this one is so orange. Like an orangey gold sheen on the cheeks. I love this, and I bet this would look so gorgeous as a highlighter on someone with deeper skin tone. that like goldeny, sheeny highlight. Oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see, like, look at that sheen. So I toned it down a little bit by going over with my powder brush, but I think it looks absolutely stunning. So I don't have any new highlighter. What's going on with me? I think I'm going to go into the highlighter from the Norns collection from Udin's Eye, which I also did a review on the Norns collection. If you want to check that out, I'll put it in the bottom description and up in the corner. But this was one of the highlighters that I had picked up, and this is pretty new. I mean, this is their newest collection from Udin's Eye. So I'm going to go use a dense brush and just use that as my highlighter. It's like a pinky gold. Okay, highlighting is done, and I think this looks pretty. It's a nice little combination. That was it for the face. So I have to do my brows really quickly. I don't have any new brow products, so I'm gonna do that quickly off camera, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, and my brows are done, and they look decent. Anyways, okay, let's do a eye look, and I do have a new palette here. So I picked up the Diamond April palette from Beach Cosmetics. I did pick up the February and March one, and I never ended up doing a video with it. I only did one with the Ruby one from January, but I have the other two right here, so I'll probably just do that in a ranking video. I just didn't get around to it. But before I go in with the eye makeup, I forgot I had a new primer. So I picked up the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime in the shade 2. So I want to see how this works out, and we'll just try it out. So it's like a little squeezy tube, and from what I saw in people's like review of this, it's like very liquidy. Okay, this looks like it will be a good shade for me. So let me just put some on here. Oh yeah, this is a good shade. This is almost like a foundation shade for me. So I'm gonna take this sponge and just kind of spread it around. But doesn't it feel like super tacky? It has like a slight tack to it, but it's definitely like settling down. So I'm going to go in now with the Diamond palette. I'll do something quick. I mean, the color story in here is not the best, but I just been on this kick on getting all the gemstone palettes, so I picked that up regardless. So I'm gonna go in with Suave. I'm gonna use this Glam Light brush, make sure there's no creases, and I'm going to just dig in there. Picks up a lot on the brush. I'm gonna just use this as my transition. It's very pigmented, it's blending out nicely, so it seems like the usual like really good Beach Cosmetics formula that I've come to love. So now I'm going to take Lover, which is a just pinky, lighter pinky matte, and I'm going to use that on the edge just to blend out everything. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Fearless, which looks like it has glitter in it. Not glitter, like little sparkles, like it's kind of sheeny. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of sheen to that. We'll see how it translates on the eyes. So I'm going to use the same brush I was using in the crease and just maybe tap the excess off and see. Wow, the little shimmer specks definitely translate on the lid. Now, I don't know if they're just gonna like dust off as you blend it, but I can definitely see it there. So I'm just gonna go in a light hand just to deepen up this look. Okay, so that's okay for now. I said I wasn't gonna make this look too dramatic, and I took the black way up too high and ended up making it look real smoky, but I think my heart just knows what it wants, okay? It does what it wants. Now I'm going to pretty much mimic what I have up here on the bottom part, using the same brush and just putting the Suave shade all in the bottom. I'm gonna go in a little bit with Fearless on the edge. All right, and now I'm going to dip a little bit into Lover and just blend the edge out. All right, I think this looks pretty good. Besides taking it up way too high up here. So I'm going to lay down some glitter primer because I'm a glitter bitch. That's what I do. All right, so I'm just laying down the NYX glitter primer, just slapping it all over the lid. not necessarily being super precise. So I think now I'm going to go into a Stunning, which is a like metallic silver, but it's like on the deeper side. Like it's not like a super bright metallic. Yeah, it's more like a gunmetal metallic. So there's a deeper tone to this one. But I'm just going to just smack that everywhere. And now I'm going to take a smaller brush, this pencil brush right here, and I'm gonna go into Diamond. So every gemstone palette, the gemstone of the month has like a big pan for some reason. I guess you could technically use that as a highlighter. I mean, you can do whatever you want with eyeshadow, blush, highlighter, whatever you want to do. So I'm just tapping that in the inner portion. It's just a like icy metallic shade. Okay, makes a nice little icy inner corner. And I think, do I want to? Okay, I think I'm gonna use just a little bit of the glitter. Just a little bit. I think I want to tap a little bit of it on my lid. So I'm going to take some glitter primer and just tap it on top of that metallic I have all over my lid. And I'm just gonna tap a very little bit of the glitter on top. So this one, let's see, definitely has more of a base to it, like a gel base. It's not like super chunky, like the glitters are very fine in this one. I just want to dab very little bit of this just to have a little bit extra pizzazz. I think that looks pretty. I feel like I look like a little disco ball. So I think it's good. I did not pick up any new eyeliners, mascaras, nothing new for the waterline. So I'm gonna do that all off camera, and then we will be right back to complete the look, put on a lippy, and wrap this video up. All right, eyes are done. I like this look. I think this looks cute. But what I did off camera was I went in with the Colourpop gel liner and the shade Honeydude. It's just a cream nude liner shade. Then I went in with the Queen Beauty Dragon liner, and I went in with the Queen Beauty Wax Dragon liner pencil to tightline like up above on the upper lash line. Went in with the Nabla Major Pleasure mascara. So now I want to do my lips. I did pick up some of the new shades from Propa Beauty that they recently released, and I got Moxie, Prowess, and Dynamite. And I think Dynamite is the shade I'm leaning towards. Like that is what I'm vibing right now for this look. But let's line the lips. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Ultra Stay Huddle liner. This is not new at all, but this is the only red lip liner that I have. So let me line my lips real quick. All right, so I ended up filling up my whole lips. This is kind of a pinky red, so it might kind of change the color, but whatever. So let's go into it. Oh, I love Propa Beauty's lipsticks. I've raved over and over about them on my channel. They're so affordable, they're so good, and the new shades are gorgeous that they came out with. Some reds, some pinky shades. Loving it. And this shade is just so gorgeous, so let's just let that all over. This is so pretty. It's such a juicy red, and I feel like it goes with this look perfectly. I'm loving that. Yes, a nice vivid red shade can always save the day. So that was, I think, all the new products that I had here today that I wanted to try out on camera. I hope you guys liked the look that I ended up creating. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit so you can see my little sweet pea sleeping back there, and we can wrap this video up. This was overall a very good like first impressions. I liked everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So let's go over them really quickly. So the palette, I think it's nice. It's a good quality palette. It's a great formula for BH Cosmetics. I just don't like the color story. It's not my favorite theme that they've done for the Gemstone collection, but as far as quality, they're good. As for the foundation, I think it looks gorgeous on the skin right now. It's wearing it beautifully. Now, of course, it's something I'll have to wear over time, try it with different products, and see how well it lasts on my oily skin. But on first impression, I think it's beautiful. I love the shade, the tone, the way it applied on my skin. It's not clinging to any areas. It's not enhancing texture. It's not settling into any fine lines. It just looks very natural and skin-like. It feels so light on the skin. I can't even feel it. And in some foundations, you can feel it like you have a mask on, but this one feels like I got nothing on, and I just love how natural it looks. So I'm very, very happy with that foundation so far. The bronzer, gorgeous. It's a beautiful tone. I love how neutral it is. Doesn't lean warm, doesn't lean cool. It was a perfect shade for my skin tone. Thought that was really, really nice. Of course, I love Proper Beauty's lipsticks. Their new shades are stunning. The Tarte concealer is really nice. It feels very hydrating. It didn't get all crepey or cakey or like enhance any like dryness that I've been suffering with under the eyes. It brightened, and it did it in a very beautiful, natural way. As for this lip treatment from OYS, it feels super hydrating. It's probably going to be a great like overnight lip treatment. I'll have to put this on my bedside and use it for that. But it did feel very lightweight, hydrating, but not sticky in any way, just more of a glossy, hydrating formula. The Moral blushes, super pretty. I love how gorgeous they are. They're very pigmented. You just have to go in with a light hand. I feel like these products will last a very long time, but I haven't used the other two shades. But from the one that I use, I think they're really, really pretty, and they're also super affordable. I think these blushes are like $9 each, so such a good deal for those. As for the little blushy highlight that I used here from Jaclyn Cosmetics, I think it's gorgeous. If you like a orangey, sheeny kind of blush topper, or if you have a deeper skin tone and you like an orangey gold highlight, I think you would absolutely love this. As for the primer from Juvia's Place, so far so good. It helped cancel out any discoloration on my lids. It dried down to a slightly tack finish, and it didn't make my shadow skip at all on it. It went really nicely. Everything looks nice and pigmented here, so I'll just have to wear it for a while to see how well the shadows last on it. But I have high hopes for this primer. I think it's great, and Juvia's Place is an amazing brand. They make really, really good products, but I don't think I'm missing anything. Am I missing anything? No, I don't think I am. That was everything, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video, the products, the look that I created. Did you try any of these things, and what your thoughts are on it? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you like fashion, makeup, beauty, and all that fun stuff, then hit that subscribe button and join this little family we got going on. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the description below. I'll link all the products I used here today, as well as other videos you might be interested in, as well as my contact information. But that was everything, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me for just a little bit, and I just hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you love and light. But until next time, bye, guys.